Speaking of superhero stuff, like I said, I was going to save my favorite for last.
Yeah, and it's the only one I watched too.
I'm going to preface this, okay? I absolutely could not stand the Marvel's Avengers game. Made by the same company, too.
So do you think this one's going to be the same result?
No. And I'll tell you why. Oh, and also, we're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, the video game. Visually, it looks great. Also, I think what they did wrong with the Avengers game is there's too much variation between those characters to where power sets and move sets are just all over the place. It would be super difficult to give you 12 characters. They didn't give you 12, but like the 6 characters they give you for the main story and make them consistent and smooth. This, while all these characters do differ, you only got to see gameplay from one of them.
Yes.
So, my thought is, at least hopefully, most of these characters, 3 of them use guns. So that will bring a lot more consistency. And I think that you're only going to use Groot in very minimal and like precise situations to where it'll be more like QTE, like QuickTime Event.
Okay.
Just to make it to where it doesn't feel like he's being over extended, because he can almost be like he can be an OP character and do way too much and make the game too easy.
Yeah.
Drax, he's going to be a big hand-to-hand guy, but even then he can use guns too. So you have 4 characters that can pretty much do the same stuff and not really have too much variation, because only one of them has rocket boots and can fly. Yeah. And even then it seems like most of the game is going to be based off of, you may even just pick one character to play as.
Yeah.
But the only character we got to see play as was Star-Lord.
Which makes sense for the trailer.
Yeah. But even if you do just play as him, like what they showed you is like decisions you make change the way that these characters look at you and have an opinion of you. Like that scene in the trailer where he has Drax throw rocket across the thing.
Yeah.
It shows in like the corner that Rocket's opinion of you is decreased or something like that.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be more playing as Star-Lord and then maybe QTEs for the other characters, but it's going to be more relationship based, like Mass Effect was, like Mass Effect 2, where like if you didn't do certain things for this character, spoiler, I don't know if you're ever going to play it.
I bought them and I never played them.
Spoiler? If you
Yeah,
want.
it's
I was
fine.
like, if you don't do everything right to like fix the ship and make sure your relationships are good with each character, they end up dying.
Don't you have sex with one of the alien chicks?
You can have sex with anyone you want in those games. Until recently, there was a controversy. I'm pretty sure they took away the gay options.
Oh, there's gay options?
Yeah, you could fuck everybody.
Damn.
Like all of your crew, you could pretty much fuck. Now they made it if you're like male shepherd, you can't fuck the dude, and vice versa.
Isn't that homophobic?
Yeah, they got in a little bit of trouble for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did it on purpose either, but it just kind of seemed like a...
Yeah, not a good thing.
Yeah, because they did the like remake or remaster or whatever this past February.
Okay.
But yeah, no. So I think it's gonna be a lot more relationship based for that game. But tone wise and everything, it fits Guardians of the Galaxy perfectly, which is a crazy thing to say when you consider nobody even fucking knew who they were 10 years ago.
Yeah, and you can tell like they're based off the characters in the movie.
Yeah,
Which
the comics were not popular.
do you think they should have made them look like them in the movie, or
No. I mean, they did with Groot. Groot looks like one for one.
Yeah, he pretty much does.
And it was perfect.
And Rocket Raccoon, no matter what you do, it's going to look similar to that.
Yeah, he's a raccoon.
Yeah.
I think I did like how they kind of gave him a beard, though.
Yeah.
Drax was... Batista's iconic. You can't really change that design too much.
And Gamora looks different.
Yeah. She looks more comic-esque. When I
Yeah.
think they've kind of followed the comics more so than anything with this. Like, visually.
Yeah.
But they made Star-Lord much more blonde than I expected.
Yeah.
Very cyberpunk looking.
It'll be an interesting game, though, I think.
Yeah, I think this has potential to be a Game of the Year candidate when it comes out, if it's given more polish than the Avengers was. Mm-hmm. So, fingers crossed.